A statement of intent. Barcelona demolish Elche to open their title defense. Ladies and gentlemen, if you needed a reminder of exactly why Barcelona entered this season as the team every single rival in Spain must find a way to stop, you needed only to watch what unfolded at the Estadio Manuel Martínez Valero. 5 goals, 4 different contributors, and a performance of such ruthless efficiency that Elche, brave as their intentions were beforehand, simply had no answer whatsoever. Hansi Flick's side did not merely begin their title defense tonight, they announced it in the loudest possible fashion with a 5-0 demolition that will send a very clear message to Real Madrid and every other pretender to the throne. It took Barcelona only 14 minutes to lay down their marker. Raphinha, given the captain's armband and the central attacking role in what was his first competitive appearance wearing it, drove into the penalty area with that unmistakable low center of gravity that so often leaves defenders grasping at shadows. Victor Chast, unable to match his change of direction, brought him down inside the box, and the referee pointed immediately to the spot. Up stepped Raphinha himself, and there was never a moment of doubt. He struck the ball with his left foot, low and hard into the corner, sending goalkeeper Matias Dituro the wrong way entirely. 1-0 and barely a quarter of an hour on the clock. The celebration that followed, an unusual and much discussed gesture that had social media buzzing within minutes, only added to the sense that this was a Barcelona side determined to make an emphatic first impression on the new season. What followed was a spell of pure Barcelona dominance, the kind of relentless, suffocating control that so often leaves visiting sides at the Martínez Valero chasing shadows for long stretches. Elche, to their credit, worked tirelessly to stay compact and disciplined, refusing to simply collapse under the pressure. But football has a habit of punishing even the smallest lapse in concentration against opposition of this caliber, and in the 3rd minute of first half stoppage time, exactly that lapse arrived. Karim Adeyemi, one of the club's marquee summer arrivals and still searching for his footing in a new league and a new system, found himself in space inside the area as Elche's backline failed to track his run. The finish itself was calm and assured, the kind of composed conversion that suggests a player settling in quickly despite the newness of it all. 2-0 at the break, and the writing was already on the wall for the home side, who trudged down the tunnel, knowing that an even more difficult second half awaited them. Barcelona emerged for the second half with no intention whatsoever of easing off the accelerator. Elche's resistance, so admirable in patches during the opening period, began to visibly crumble as fatigue and frustration set in. In the 67th minute, Raphinha struck again, collecting the ball in a dangerous central position and dispatching it with the kind of clinical finishing that has become the hallmark of his game since arriving in Catalonia. His second of the night and Barcelona's 3rd overall effectively ended any lingering hope Elche may have still harbored of salvaging something from the contest. From that point forward, this became less a contest and more an exhibition. Fermin Lopez, the young Spanish international who has continued to establish himself as one of the most exciting attacking midfielders in La Liga, entered the goal-scoring column in the 71st minute with a well-taken finish that showcased exactly the kind of movement and composure inside the box that has made him such a valuable weapon for Flick's system. 4-0, and Elche's players could only exchange weary, resigned glances, but Lopez was not finished. Just 8 minutes later, in the 79th minute, he struck again, completing his brace and putting the emphatic finishing touch on what had become a truly one-sided second half. 5 goals, 4 different contributors involved in the scoring, and a Barcelona performance that oozed the kind of confidence and attacking fluency that title-winning teams need to carry through an entire campaign. There is something particularly ominous from the perspective of Barcelona's rivals about the manner in which this victory was constructed. This was not a Barcelona side leaning entirely on the brilliance of a single individual. Raphinha provided 2 goals and captained the side with real authority in his new leadership role. Adeyemi, still adapting to life in Spain, showed he can find the back of the net when the opportunity presents itself. And Fermín López continues to look like a player growing in stature and confidence with every passing match, capable of arriving in the box at exactly the right moments to punish tiring defenses. For Elche, this will be a difficult evening to process. Martin Anselmi's side came into this fixture with genuine belief that they could compete, buoyed by an opening day performance against Deportivo that had shown real offensive promise. Instead, they were given a harsh and unambiguous lesson in the gulf that currently exists between a mid-table La Liga side and a Barcelona team with genuine championship ambitions. The bright start under their new coach will need to be quickly rediscovered, because performances like this one, if repeated, will make survival in the top flight an uphill battle all season long. 5 goals away from home on the opening weekend of the season against a side that had shown flashes of real competitive spirit only days earlier. This is precisely the kind of statement result that champions are built upon. Barcelona will travel back to Catalonia with the psychological platform to build real momentum, while a daunting home fixture against Athletic Bilbao already looms just days away. If tonight was any indication of what lies ahead this season, the rest of La Liga has been served with fair warning. Hansi Flick's Barcelona have arrived and they mean business. See you again for the next chapter of what promises to be a thrilling La Liga campaign, ladies and gentlemen.